Today's Daily Boost is brought to you by HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. I have been a customer for 4 years plus, and I think it's time you be just like me and eat just like me. Go to HelloFresh.com/DailyBoost90 and use the code DailyBoost90. Now, when you do, you are going to get $90 off, including free shipping. That's HelloFresh.com, DailyBoost90, promo code DailyBoost90. Oh my goodness, it's here. Not the holiday season, no. I think it's the first evening that is going to get down to about 35 degrees here in the Daytona, Orlando area. It happens like 5 or 6 times a year. We only need like 1 box of fire logs, but it's going to get cold tonight. So the big decision I have to make is socks with those flip-flops or not. That's already decided. Not going to do it. Not that kind of guy. It's the Daily Boost from MotivationToMove.com. 2020 is wrapping up. It's getting out of here. It's going away. It's going to be gone here in about a month. I know it's been a crazy year. A lot of good, a lot of bad, depending on where you are and what's been going on. But 2021 is coming, and more of it is coming. A lot of good, a lot of bad. How do I know? Well, because that's what always happens. Doesn't matter if it's 2020 or 2019 or 2021 or 2051 or 1821. Good stuff, bad stuff happens. That's how it is. So it's what you make of it. And we're going to drag you kicking and screaming, if I must, to make something of it in a really good way. So let's do it every single day. Is that okay? By the way, I apologize. A bit of a scratchy voice today. I have no excuse. I haven't been talking all day long. I've just been kind of quiet, working, writing a lot today. And I fired at the microphone, and here we are. So it must be the weather change that's getting me right now. So I apologize for that. My name is Scott Smith. I'm the founder and the chief motivating officer here at MotivationToMove.com. You know, I just heard the car start in the garage. So I called my wife and said, "Where are you going?" She didn't tell me where she was going. She didn't check in first. She said, "I'm going to the grocery store." I said, "Why? You got your HelloFresh box today. It's on the counter now." She goes, "Well, I need breakfast. They brought me dinner." I said, "Okay. See you later." We became a customer of HelloFresh 4 years ago, like I said earlier. Ever since, we've been getting that box, fresh, pre-measured ingredients, seasonal recipes delivered right to our door 3 days a week, and it has been, what's the word? Good. That's the word. Now, why do we stick with it? Well, one, meal planning and cooking take effort. You got to go to the grocery store and get stuff, right? Easy to follow recipes, and removing meal planning and grocery store trips really make your day easier. And a lot of people ask about the cost. HelloFresh saves you 40% versus the grocery store. And by skipping trips and using HelloFresh, you're reducing your food waste by 25%. I can tell you that's true. HelloFresh has more than 20 tasty options every single week, so there's always something new, and you can change your delivery days or your meal plan preferences whenever you want to. Just go on the app and do it. It's really easy to do. Very convenient. I want you to try HelloFresh. You're going to love it, I promise. I've referred it to so many people, and they all say the same thing, and they stick with it. Go to HelloFresh.com/DailyBoost90. Use the code DailyBoost90 to get $90 off, including free shipping. That's $90 off, including free shipping at HelloFresh.com/DailyBoost. Use the code DailyBoost90. I was on the phone this morning, bright and early. I have a 9 a.m. 9:30 a.m. a quick little coaching call that I did this morning and chat a little bit. And my client was very upbeat and very positive. He's getting on his day going, and he says, "You know, Scott, I really got to work on this. I have such a hard time planning my day-to-day stuff, getting stuff done every single day. I hear this all the time. We've talked about it before, but planning is day-to-day stuff." He says, "I just want my day to be easier." Now, to give you a little context here, the day's very busy. He actually described it. He said, "I'm kind of like the guy who lines up the logs for the wood chipper. It's just a lot to do every single day, but I'm trying to plan it, trying to make it better, trying to make it easier. I'm working it hard. Why is it so hard for me to plan? I get it. It's hard to plan. But to make it happen, you need a bit of a mindset shift." So I said to him, "Let me ask you a question. Are you like a project manager, like a planning specialist? Is that who you are?" "No, I don't do that." "I know you don't do that, but I thought I'd ask you just to make sure because you're kind of acting like that." "No, I don't plan all the time professionally. That's not what I do." I said, "So why are you doing it?" He goes, "I don't know." So here's the thing. If you're trying to make your life a little bit easier, if you're trying to figure things out, the last thing you need to do is to add more stuff to it. That's it. The last thing you need to do is to add more stuff to it. If you think you can plan your way and make your day better every single day, continuously scratching, doing this and that, making it, I'm going to plan until I get this figured out. You're not going to. You know why? Because every time you do that, you add another layer of complexity. And by the way, it's the exact opposite of what you should be doing. If your day is crazy busy and you want to make it easier so it's not quite that way, you got to pull back a little bit. You don't dig in more. You don't try to make something that's crazy less crazy. You just want to get rid of the crazy, right? Okay, let me slow down here for a second because I get really passionate about this. The reason is I used to be like him. I used to be like you as that way. Okay, I got it in me, man. I'm a smart dude. I can discipline myself if I want to, but I'm the boss of me. Sometimes I don't. Why? Because I said I didn't have to, but Scott, you said you would. Yeah, I know. I can walk in here and I can take on every single goal and plan I have in the world. I can make myself plan this thing into existence. It can happen. It can happen. It can happen. Huh? What's that? Oh, the phone rang. Oh, shiny object. Good squirrel. But you know the worst thing that happened? I got so much busier, so much layer after layer after layer of stuff. It just wore me out. So let me take you down a journey here about a different way of thinking. I don't know if you can accept this. You might not be able to, but here's the first thing to consider, that nonstop, continuous planning of every task and every single day is exhausting. Have you noticed that? It really truly does add an entirely new stress level to your day. But Scott, I need a plan. I do. I know. I didn't say you couldn't plan, did I? I didn't say that. But we want to eliminate that stress and that nonstop being on edge. So what should we do instead? Well, how about planning on an occasional and broader basis with a focus on short, medium, and long term? Planning with a broader focus on short, medium, and long term. So the goal is not to spend your life planning. That's the goal. When you spend your life planning, you never actually get anything done, do you? And if you spend your day and every minute planning, you just get more to do and you never get your life done there either. So the goal is not to spend your day planning. The goal is to create what I like to think of as little containers. Short, medium, and long-term containers where you can do your work and do your play, whatever you want to do. And that's exactly how I plan my week in my Perfect Week Planner. It's how I do that. So I look at the planning I do and I say, okay, on a typical day, what am I going to do? I'm going to go to work. I'm going to play. Or it's a weekend. That's it. It's kind of it. I'm serious. What are you going to do all day? Well, I have some stuff I need to get done during the course of the day, but that's what's going to get done. And if it doesn't get done, I put too much in my day. I plan the weeks, I plan the months, I plan the years. I just got to put it out there and say, here's what I'm going to do. Boom, let's go do it. It's like planning a vacation a year from now, right? It's just, you don't plan it and plan it every single day, do you? You kind of say, this is what we're going to do. You get the basics down and then you can't wait to go. So when you pull back a little bit with a broader focus, short, medium, long term, whatever you think it's going to be, that when you show up at the office, this is what you're going to do today. Basically, there's a ton of things at the office you're going to do all day. You have no idea what that's going to be. Customers will call. They will walk in the door. Stuff is going to happen. That's how life works. So you pull back a little bit, create these little containers. Now, once you have these containers, what do you do? Well, I kind of gave you an idea there already. When you have these little containers, you're going to load them up with things. What kind of things? Oh, goals, tasks, things you got to get done. And when you need an adjustment, you're going to go make another plan. So when I think through this, I work with my Perfect Week Planner all the time. And the number one thing that I do, I don't do time blocking or things like that, or time boxing, people call it. I work for an open calendar. So when I look at my calendar, I say, okay, Monday is planning day or writing day or recording day or whatever. That's what I'm going to do all day Monday. I'm just going to do stuff that makes my creative juices flow. So Mondays are my creative day. And Fridays I call my entrepreneur day. Those are the days that as an entrepreneur, I get out and do errands. I talk to people. I do things I don't do during the week. I have no idea what I'm going to do Friday. I usually don't have an idea what I'm going to do Monday. I just know that's when I'm going to do it. Tuesday, I get busy. Got coaching calls. Boom. Got to talk to people. Got to do Zoom calls, things like that. I don't know who I'm going to talk to. I just know I'm going to do it. The weekends, I don't even know what I'm going to do, but it doesn't matter. I'm not going to do anything. So I take that container and then I fill it with the things that need to be done in that container. I have to tell you, when you can get your eyes off continuously trying to make yourself more efficient, more productive all day long, planning every little detail, you'll magically become more efficient and more productive and a whole heck of a lot happier. I promise you that. There's an old phrase that says, make your plan, work your plan. Don't keep changing things. It just messes things up. So occasionally sit down, make your plan, make your containers, decide where things are going to get done, and then go do it. What am I going to do with all that free time I've got, Scott? Because now I'm not buzzing around acting like a crazy person. But now what am I going to do? I think it's a whole nother podcast, isn't it? I'm telling you, it's a big... That's kind of step 2. When I work with people, and I do this all the time, actually taking some new clients right now, as a matter of fact, I work with people. One of the first things I have to do is teach them what I just taught you, get them to slow down, plan differently. And then the second thing I have to do is stop them from filling in all the time we just created. I'm telling you, people get happy. They're like, oh, I got free time. I'm happy. I have no stress anymore. What am I going to do? Let me go find something to give me more unhappiness and more stress. Why do people do that? I have no idea. What I do know what happens. I do know it's human nature. None of us are perfect. Every one of us struggles with this every single day. And you got to shift that mind. So you think a little bit differently, and when you do, you'll go, oh, that's how humans are supposed to think. That's how we're supposed to do this, not this newfangled thing that I learned on the internet somewhere. All right, I'm out of here. Back tomorrow with another daily boost. It's going to probably... Oh, I know what it's going to do. I'm not going to tell you. I'll wait.